I'll do it later. It's one of those things that sounds harmless until you've said it 30 times. Before you know it, tomorrow is carrying the weight of every decision you didn't make yesterday, and you're suffering for it today. This can happen to all of us. It's happening to me right now. So let's talk about it. Are you a mom who dreams of that homestead life you see on Instagram? Who feels called to Christian homemaking? You feel like you'd need an extra 12 hours in your day, along with another set of hands, just to make your home work the way you know it could. Welcome to Simply Living Homestead. I'm Amanda Carlin, wife, mama, homemaker, and milkmaid. I've learned the secret to simplifying my time and homestead so my homemaking supports my family instead of exhausting me, and it makes room for the moments that truly matter. If you're ready to get time back in your day, manage your home with confidence, grow in your homesteading skills, and train your children in the way they should go, grab your pitchfork and planner, friend. Let's get to work. Before we get into today's episode, I want to tell you about something that's been on my mind. If you've ever felt like you're constantly reacting to whatever is most urgent, jumping from the laundry to the garden, then to the dishes, then to the emails, and ending the day wondering where your time went, I want you to know that you're not failing. Most of us were never taught how to build systems that actually support the life we're trying to live. It's exactly why I created Homestead Systems Mentorship. It's a place where Christian homemakers and homesteaders learn to create simple, sustainable rhythms for their homes, families, and homesteads, so life feels less chaotic and more intentional. Together, we'll build systems that fit your season of life, giving you more peace, more confidence, and more time for the things that matter most. These sessions are private and tailored very specifically to you. If today's episode resonates with you and you're ready to stop feeling overwhelmed by everything on your plate, I'd love to walk alongside you. You can learn more through the link in today's show notes. Welcome back to the homestead. Today's episode isn't something I've mastered. It's something that I'm living right now. If you've ever felt like your to-do list somehow multiplied overnight, I think you'll relate to this one too. I've been putting off writing my podcast notes. Every day, there seems to be something that is more important. And it felt like the right decision in the moment to do that thing in my house or around the farm that needed to be done. And I would do those things. And I'm getting things done slowly but surely off that to-do list. But the to-do list is huge. It's so huge that your reaction might be, Amanda, that's not doable. And you know what? You're probably right. This list is not exhaustive, but to share a few of them with you, the green beans need picked. The peas also need picked. It's that weird time of year where both of those are ready at the same time. The summer apples are falling off the trees, and then they need to be turned into applesauce. I have cream that's in desperate need of being turned into butter. The hay also is ready to be baled, and I have milk that can be sold. I have more milk than I have customers at the moment, and I need to let people that were hoping to buy from me know about that, right? But that requires sitting down, writing emails, communicating with people, and all these other things. And that's not even half of the things that are currently on my mind. And when all of these things are piling up, then I don't get around to doing other things, such as recording, writing, or any of the other things that it takes to put out a podcast. None of these jobs are huge. They're all normal homestead jobs. The problem is that I let them all come due at the same time. You can delay a task, but it keeps growing when you're not looking. And this is something that I often forget about. Procrastination doesn't usually save us time. It's simply a thing that we are using to help us manage all the tasks and items that we have to do. But unfortunately, it's not a very effective tool. Weeds don't pause. Laundry doesn't stop. Dishes multiply like rabbits. The fruit keeps right on going, and emails don't magically answer themselves. The work keeps moving on, whether we do or not. The biggest problem that we encounter is that delaying decisions creates mental clutter. Every unfinished task occupies brain space. Every "I'll do it later," it stays open like a tab on your browser that you've been meaning to close for 2 weeks. Eventually, your brain isn't carrying today's work. It's carrying last week's work too. And sometimes these tasks can get bigger. One basket becomes 6 baskets. A few dishes that you finished up at supper the night before becomes 3 sink loads. One email becomes an entire campaign and sequence of emails that you need to write. Picking a few green beans becomes hours in the garden, and then you have to prep them all too. The tasks don't disappear. So what do? Instead of asking, do I feel like doing this? We need to be asking, what version of this task will future me inherit if I wait? Then we have to make a decision about whether it's okay to let that future task look that way. Can I do it now? Can I schedule a time to do it? Can I delegate it? Does it need to be just simply deleted? The goal isn't necessarily to finish everything. The goal is to organize the things that we need to do so that the things that are going to drown us in the future are getting taken care of. Sometimes we have too many things to do. That's where I'm sitting right now. There are too many things to do. And so every day I'm having to wake up and I'm having to choose to do the things that are most pressing, that are also going to make the most difference when they get done. And that's sometimes a really hard thing to choose, to dig myself out of this hole that I've created for myself. But it is doable to dig yourself out of that hole, but it's going to take time. Scheduling it in your planner, writing it down, intentionally setting aside time in your time block to do it. Looking at it, how long is it actually going to take, and being realistic about it. Not going, oh, this is a 15-minute task. Like, if you know it's going to take you longer than that, then go ahead and delegate time for that. And then if you have anyone in your life that you can delegate a task to, do you have a little money that you can hire someone to do it? Maybe family members would be willing to help you. Maybe you have some friends that will help you catch up, or watch your kids while you catch up, or whatever you've got to do to help yourself get on top of these piles. Being intentional with your time and with your decisions is going to make a world of difference with the tasks that you have to take on each day. So today's action step is to choose one task that you've been putting off for several days or a couple of weeks and finish it. Schedule a time, delegate it out, whatever you got to do to get that off your list. What is the task, and how are you going to get it done? If you would like some accountability or some help brainstorming how to get something done, I would invite you to come over to our free community and post about it. What was the task and how did you feel after it finally got done? Or why are you struggling with it, and how can we help you with that? We would love to help you and connect with you over there. And if you feel like this is so much bigger than what you can handle, mentorship, where it's like one-on-one and we can look at the things that you need to get done, might be a really good option for you, where someone else's eyes can look at that and say, this is what I would recommend as priority based on the things that you say and that you bring to the table. So as a closing recap, small tasks rarely stay small. Delayed decisions quietly becomes tomorrow's overwhelm. So give your future self fewer burdens, not more. Schedule your things, delegate your things, or just simply delete them off your list so that your brain has space to breathe. If today's episode made you realize your overwhelm isn't a motivation problem, but a systems problem, I invite you to come check out the Homestead Systems Mentorship, or come hang out in our free community where I would love to chat with you. Until next time, friend, I hope you have a fabulous day. Hey neighbor, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If so, would you take 30 seconds and share this episode with a friend who is knee-deep in their own homestead? Also, please leave me a rating or a review on Apple Podcasts. It thrills me to know that this podcast is helping you. Keep watching those sunsets, friend. I'll meet you back here on the homestead soon for another episode. See ya!